Welcome to Outlaw Edge. Make sure I turn the damn camera off on this time. Today's project, man, I messed all that up. Start over. Take two. So today's project, I have a very special guest truck in here, and I'm still not gonna let you guys know whose truck it is. A couple people know, but I'm sure they'll keep it a secret. This is that 68 Chevy pickup. And what I'm gonna do is I got a bunch of stuff to cut off where the bed was mounted on it, had a flatbed on it. I'm pulling these old tail lights off. I'll go ahead and flip around the camera and show you what I'm doing today. So these old tail lights, this had a flatbed on it, so I had tail lights here. And I'm gonna grind all this stuff off the frame. Brackets like this. This bracket is mounted to the bed bracket. I'll get down low so you can see what I'm doing or what I'm talking about. So the bed mounts right here. It has bolts. There's a hole right there and the bolts drop through in the bed. So I'll get all this stuff cut off. And in the meantime, both mirrors are broken. They're destroyed. I don't know who did that, but these are just gonna go in the garbage. So I'll keep the arms obviously, but the mirrors I'll just throw them away. But I'll go ahead and get these pulled off, pull the wipers off. I think I'm gonna pull the glass out just so I don't have to sit and mess around with all this crap when I'm trying to, grind the paint off or sand the paint off or whatever. And there's a lot of little things like right here. There's a hole there in the door. Oops, crappy camera work. There's a hole there, and there. I'm assuming that's where chrome piece was. And that's some crappy camera work, holy crap. That's where some crappy body work was done. And I'll weld stuff up like this and this and this. And then holes here. So that's what I'm gonna be working on today. I'm gonna try to get some of these dents popped out. And the hood is pretty mint, but there's a low spot right there in the hood. I can see that. Get the wipers off. A bunch of little things actually, but I want to jam on it and try to get this thing down to bare metal so I can see where the body's at, see how good it is or how bad it is or whatever, and see what we got ourselves into. I'm not sure if I'm gonna put this up on jack stands and pop the wheels off so I can get up underneath here and stuff, because I do have to loosen some of these fenders up and move them around and get the door gaps set up correctly and get the rockers welded in correctly. So that's what I'm working on today. I'll probably just set up the tripod and just do some work. I was wondering why it was so dark in here. The trolley is right there in front of the light. You can see the light behind it. I'll move that so we got some light in here. But yeah, that's kind of the project that we got going on today. I don't know if I should pop these windows out now, because I'm gonna be grinding all this stuff, and there's dents like this that I gotta pull out. So I don't know, but let's see what happens. bitch is welded underneath too. On both sides. It looks like at one time these mirrors were brand new, like recently. So I'm not really sure how both these got broke. We had some problems in our backyard behind the shop with some freaking tweaker meth heads. And I'm not sure that they weren't messing around with stuff back there, but I had to do some dental work on one of them. But these were like brand new. Where am I? Man, it sucks too, because these are nice mirrors. You can tell they're like brand new gasket, new everything, you know? Oh well. I might even pull these doors off, I'm not sure. We'll see what happens. But I'm not gonna bore you guys with all the little details like pulling this antenna off and all this kind of crap, you know? I'll go ahead and just get it taken care of. I decided it's gonna be a lot easier to sand all these panels without hitting the glass or the rubber. The rubber's already ruined. I mean, somebody oversprayed it really bad. But a lot of people don't know how to do glass, like the older glass. And all you gotta do is take this, you have the piece of rubber here, piece of rubber here. That's actually one piece, but then this is a piece that is inserted into that rubber. And all you have to do is grab that and pull it out. But you can see that there's a crack there. So it's gonna come off right there. And then there's another one here and here and here, you know, just a whole bunch of them like here and there and there. And what's gonna happen is that's just gonna keep popping off. So I'll just cut it out with a razor knife. So just take a regular razor knife, make sure you have a sharp razor in it. And then what you wanna do is you wanna cut through this top layer until it cuts half this rubber piece off, or you can do the opposite and cut through here so you're cutting the inside piece off. Because this is like one piece of rubber, but it's actually two if you cut it. And then once you cut it into two, this window will pop right out. It's pretty easy. But wear safety glasses when you do this. Don't be a dumbass. A lot of times when you're doing this and you're prying or whatever, you'll shoot a piece of that razor knife right in your eye or whatever. So you just gotta be careful. So then all I do is, usually I'll take and peel this. Usually I'll peel this stuff out of the way, but this stuff is so hard and crusty, I'm not gonna mess around with it because it just keeps, well, that piece came out pretty good, but it keeps falling apart. So what I'll do is just take the razor knife and insert it in the top right here, like this, and just pull it and just be real careful not to cut yourself. And what you want to do is you want to cut down to that slot right here. And you don't, if you hear it like going, like it was just doing right there, you don't want to be breaking the glass. So you got to be careful. And then you could do one more cut right here and cut through the rubber piece. And then what that does is that separates that like this. And then now this piece will just pop right off. And then you can just actually, as soon as you get about 3/4 of the window rubber cut out from here to here, so you don't have just a little piece of window left, it's holding it in there for you so it doesn't fall and break. Then you can just kind of, open the door and easily pry it out like this, and it'll pop right out into your hand. And I'll try to do that without breaking it. And that's the thing is when you're doing glass, a lot of people are scared of it because you can break it, but you just got to do it. It's just like anything else in life. You just can't be scared of it, Just get in there and make it happen. Every time I'm doing glass or cutting windshields or chopping tops or any of that kind of stuff, Heidi kind of freaks out. She gets all like real bad anxiety, and she's like, I don't want to watch, because she's always afraid it's gonna shatter or whatever. And there's been times where I've tried to do a chop top where I'm cutting the glass on like a pickup or something, and I've cut the glass 5 different times, and every time it broke, and the number 6 windshield didn't break. So, you know, it's just luck. So the stuff is, you know, it gets brittle when it's older too. I'm doing one more cut right here just so I can pull this bottom piece out. And then what I'll do is I'll see if I can get this window out. I keep saying windshield, but it's rear window. This is kind of funny. This rope right here is from somebody putting this windshield in a long time ago, years ago. And that's actually from somebody, because what you do is you put the window in, put a little bit of grease on it or whatever, put the rope in there, and you pull the rope all the way out. Well, somebody actually left the rope in there, so it's kind of goofy. So it should be pretty close to coming out right now. Just getting some of this crap out of my way. Now I'm kind of holding it in with my hand as I'm doing this. Give it a little light tap. A little piece hold right here. And you don't want to flex it a lot because you will shatter this damn thing. Come on. There it is. There you go. Easy peasy. And then the rest of the rubber you just pop out. And it's garbage anyways. It's really brittle. It's going to leak. You know, you don't want to keep that in the truck because of where those cracks are, and then the stuff is spread away from the body. The water will just go back down there and just drop right inside the interior. So throw that in the garbage. But now when I go and, you know, sand this, I can check everything. For the guy that I'm building the truck for, I want to make sure there's no rust and stuff in here, you know, where it rotted out the cab or anything like that. And it looks really good because this is stock paint right here. So that's really good news. But I'll probably do the windshield too, pull that out of the way so when I'm sanding, I can get this whole damn cab sanded and everything sanded really nice and not have to worry about, you know, being real careful around the windows and stuff and scratch them with the DA, the orbital sander or whatever. So I'm getting ready to start grinding the paint off and getting some of these dents pulled out and stuff. And I want to thank Summit. They're the ones that are sponsoring this build. And the part number is SUMAB2QC50GZ. And these are the 2-inch Rolox discs or grinding discs. And they sent a bunch of these and the primer and everything to, you know, they're funding this project here. So thank you, Summit. So I'm gonna go ahead and start sanding on this thing and get this thing to bare metal. So this took about 10 minutes or so to strip the panel. You don't want to spend too much time on this stuff. You want to quickly just knock the paint and the Bondo and crap out of there, any body filler. And just that way you can see where you're at, how bad the panel is or how good the panel is. So I spent like 10 minutes and, you know, got it down to bare metal. And that's what I'll do. You know, each panel would be about 10, 15 minutes or something like that. And then I'll get this thing ready for epoxy and body filler and all that, and try to get the body lines lined up. But anyways, I got a bunch of other stuff that I have to do today. So I'm gonna get out of here. Do you guys mind? So I'm gonna get out of here, and I will see you guys on the next video. I appreciate you guys watching. Please go check out Summit Racing. Thank you, Summit, for sponsoring this build. And please go check out our other YouTube channels. That's Iron Outlaws, NZMOPAR Outlaw Customs, and Iron Horse Garage. See you on the next one. Later.